Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Josh from the West Coast. And for the last 3 weeks, I have been doing a no junk food challenge. I'm doing this for the whole month of August. This week, I was planning on doing, basically the last 10 days of August, I was planning on doing completely plant-based. And that has changed because I honestly decided I really didn't want to. Last week I told you guys that when I was doing vegetarian, it was boring. And doing plant-based, clean, no bread, no added sugar, no, what is the other thing? No tofu, no anything like that is gonna be even more boring. And I honestly don't have that desire. This morning, I was trying to figure out what to make for breakfast, and every recipe I could find that was plant-based either required some kind of added sweetener or tofu. So I was very discouraged this morning. I ended up making some oatmeal and I added some mixed nuts. I didn't have any raisins to put in it, so I just had oatmeal with mixed nuts, and it was very bland. I also ate an orange and some cherries. I don't think those sound good to put inside oatmeal, so I just ate them by themselves. But it was very bland, and I'm like trying to figure out what I'm going to eat the rest of the week because at my job, they aren't vegan friendly. So I would have to bring food from home or just eat oatmeal every morning. And honestly, I just don't want to eat plain oatmeal. Like, I don't like it. And like, I mean, yeah, I could put raisins in it, but that's not enough protein. I have been getting a lot of protein from eggs, even when I wasn't vegetarian before that. And so this week I'm going to have some vegetarian meals and then just have the rest of them be my original no junk food diet. So that's the plan for this week. I just don't want to be miserable this whole week eating bland foods and I don't know. So anyways, let's continue with this week. Hello everybody, I hope you guys can hear me through the wind, but I have not filmed a single thing since Monday. Monday and yesterday, Tim cooked. On Monday, he made delicious chicken. It was very spicy. He made it in the crock pot. Yesterday, he made some kind of beef. I don't really know much about beef, but I added some seasonings and it was really good. I haven't really cooked, no, I really haven't cooked anything exciting at all this week. I made some brats one day, but that's nothing. There was one day I ate some of my chili that I pulled out of the freezer that I made at the beginning of this challenge. And my appetite has really been low. I had to cut my breakfast in half because I started getting way too full trying to eat eggs and oatmeal. So now I only eat either one.
Just eat oatmeal every morning. And honestly, I just don't want to eat plain oatmeal. Like, I don't like it. And like, I mean, yeah, I can put raisins in it, but that's not enough protein.
So I'm hoping that I'll make it up the rest of the week and the rest of the month and try to cook a bunch of things the last few days. So I guess that's all I have for now, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Making ratatouille. I'm chopping some onions, frying them in some oil. I only had red onions, so that's why I put those. Now I'm chopping some garlic. And I'm about to add the garlic to the onion, fry it up. Now I'm adding a can of tomato sauce. And I'm mixing it up. And I'm adding some seasonings. I think I added oregano, basil, salt and pepper. And yeah, there's the salt. mixing it up. I only had one tomato, but you need more than one tomato to make ratatouille. So I'm chopping up some eggplant and some zucchini. I didn't have yellow zucchini, so I didn't add any of that. And now I'm putting my sauce into a pie dish. I'm making a small one because I know I'm going to be the only one that eats it. And I'm trying to make it pretty. But yeah, I could have used more tomato. There it is. I'm adding some more seasonings to the top. And then I covered it with foil, baked it for a while, took off the foil, and then baked it longer. There's the completed. It was really delicious. Here I am mashing some bananas. I'm making baked oatmeal. I'm adding oatmeal and raisins, some pumpkin spice and cinnamon, and 2 eggs, some milk, and some coconut oil. Mixing it up. I put some spray oil. I am dumping it in.
Oh.
So here is the finished baked oatmeal. Honestly, I did not like this. I would prefer just to have a bowl of oatmeal how it's normally made. And I also feel like the eggs in it made it taste just weird and off. I ended up breaking it up into clumps, and then I baked it in the oven again. And when I did that, it tasted so much better. And here I am making a cauliflower crust for a pizza. After it was blended, I baked it in the oven. I also blended up some of my ratatouille for pizza sauce. And here I am, what's it called? With some cheesecloth. And I'm about to wring out the water. Adding an egg, some seasonings. That's pepper, salt, Italian seasonings. Mixing it up. Adding my cauliflower and some mozzarella. Mixing it up really well. I did not add enough oil, but I didn't know that until after I tried to flip it. So you have to bake this like what, 3 times? You first bake it on this side, then you flip it over and bake it on the other side. Add the toppings. This is my ratatouille blended up. It ended up really good. I just could really taste eggplant in this. So if you don't like eggplant, don't do this. But I really liked it. I'm sharing this pizza with my daughter, so she's getting a lot of pepperoni. And I'm getting 2 pepperonis. And mushrooms and peppers. And we're both getting some spinach. I really love spinach on pizza. And I'm adding some cheese. I ended up turning down the temperature on this because the crust was already crispy enough. And I think I added pepper and some Italian seasonings. There it is done. Hello, so today is August 31st. I've made it to the end of my no junk food challenge. When I weighed myself on Sunday, I lost 6 pounds from the previous week, and I was in shock. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, my appetite has been lower, and I also ate a lot less fruit than I've been eating the whole month. It wasn't a choice for me to eat less fruit. I just didn't buy any. So the only fruit I've had this week, the past 2 weeks, has been oranges and raisins. And so that's a lot less calories. When I have berries in the house, I really eat those, but I only eat like one orange a day. And I don't eat raisins every day per se. And then I weighed myself this morning because I wanted a final weight, and I lost 1 more pound. So I lost a total of 12 pounds this month, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I think 12 pounds in a month is pretty darn good. So I'm very happy with that. And I realized this really quickly, but clean eating is very easy to do for me, and so I plan on continuing this. I decided that when I happen to want to eat something that's not clean, like when I go to the fair, I want to get a corn dog, I plan on tracking calories for that day so that I know where I'm at, and honestly how much exercise I will need to do to burn off said bad item that I'm eating. So I wanted to let you know the non-scale victories. One of them is when I first went back to work, I couldn't button the bottom button of my shirt because my tummy was too big. And now I can button it and my shirt's actually loose. And so I'm really happy about that. I remember telling Tim a few weeks ago, I guess it was more like probably a month ago, I'm busting out of my shirts. And it's not a proud moment. So I'm happy that I fit in my work shirts again. I didn't want to have to get bigger shirts. And so another thing, I guess it's technically not anything to do with weight or anything, but I have saved a lot of money not buying junk food. When I just buy the basic necessities, meats, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, it's actually not too bad. Obviously, being vegetarian, I saved even more money not buying meat. But, yeah, I just think that's awesome. So as far as black coffee, I have drank that almost every day for a month. And I honestly do not like it, and so I'm not going to continue drinking black coffee. I am going back to my cream and, what is it called? Sugar-free syrups. Sometimes I might make a mocha, sometimes I might even go to Dutch Bros and get a fancy drink. But I thought maybe I would learn to like black coffee, but it's just not for me. Black coffee takes the joy out of drinking coffee. I've been drinking it this month because I honestly have to. In the mornings, I need that extra energy boost. It doesn't matter if I walk 2 miles before work and get my blood flowing, I still need that cup of coffee. I feel like a zombie until I get that coffee. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like a whole cup, just like a few sips changes my day. So I'm going to continue with drinking coffee the way I like it. I don't drink several cups of coffee a day. Mostly I drink 2 cups at most. And so I am not going to feel guilty about putting cream and sweetener in my coffee, or once in a while having a mocha. Pumpkin spice season to me starts tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. That's how I feel about it. But I'm hoping that I shared everything I want to share, because this is my conclusion. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.